There is a significant escalation in tensions between the United States and Venezuela after the U.S. military bombed and sank a Venezuelan boat in international waters. The U.S., under President Trump, claimed the vessel was carrying gang members and a lot of drugs, and presented the attack as a legitimate counternarcotics operation and a deterrent. Venezuela's President Maduro denounced the action as an illegal massacre and a threat to his government, responding by deploying troops and mobilizing civilian militias. Here are some key questions. First, the U.S. motive. It is skeptical that stopping drug trafficking was the primary goal. They pointed out that the vast majority of drugs from South America travel via the Pacific, not the Caribbean, making the large U.S. naval deployment seem disproportionate. The action was interpreted as a political message to Maduro's government, which the U.S. does not recognize as legitimate, and as a projection of strength for Trump's domestic audience. Second, potential for invasion. It is agreed in some experts that a full-scale U.S. invasion of Venezuela is unlikely. Reasons included strong regional opposition in Latin America, the Venezuelan military's long-standing preparation for such a scenario, and the fact that the deployed U.S. forces are insufficient for an invasion. The action was seen more as macho posturing and a negotiating tactic. Third, economic leverage. A prominent theory is discussed in experts that the real U.S. objective is economic, specifically to gain leverage for negotiating favorable oil deals. Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserves, and some experts suggested the military pressure could be a tactic to force Maduro to the negotiating table to secure oil extraction rights for U.S. companies like Chevron, especially amid global energy market shifts due to the war in Ukraine. So, it can be concluded. The incident as a multifaceted maneuver involving domestic U.S. politics, international signaling, and economic interests, rather than a straightforward anti-drug operation or an imminent prelude to war.